Good morning. Hang tight 1 second. I'm just trying to get Instagram up and going, which might take me a moment. So I'm so excited to have you guys here today. We are going to do a live sound healing journey today. So if you have access to YouTube and can stream on your television, or if you have Facebook and you could stream on your television, if you want to go ahead and get that situated now, it'll make for a better sound experience for you. If not, your phone does work as well, but I'm just trying to get you the optimal experience. If you don't already subscribe to our YouTube channel, if you go ahead and do that, we're trying to get 100 subscribers so we could get a customized URL. Almost done here with Instagram. Don't know why I had some trouble today. Now, if you have a cell phone, if you want to go ahead and silence that cell phone, this would be a great time to go ahead and do that. It'll help with any outside distractions that are happening. So if you have a cell phone, go ahead and put it on silent. That would be great. So today, welcome Instagram. Welcome. My name is Nicole Fonovich, by the way, and I'm here with Nicole and Yoga to guide a sound healing journey today. So very excited. We are a team of holistic practitioners and yoga teachers who work one-on-one with clients, not only here in the Valley, but across the United States. Work in groups. We do things like life coaching, holistic nutrition, neuropathic-emotional therapy, breath therapy, yoga therapy, hypnotherapy, cranial sacral work. The list goes on with all these beautiful holistic modalities that we offer. And we have a team of over 45 practitioners right now who work independently behind the scenes. And if you're interested in making an impression over the holiday, buying a gift card of self-care is no better way. So if you're interested, check out our website, nicoleandyoga.com. Under Find My Zen, we have a list of all of our holistic offerings and a description, along with all of our yoga offerings and a description. That list is probably over 30 deep, so you will definitely find what you're looking for yourself, a loved one, or even a pet. So without any further ado, we are going to embark on a vibrational meditation experience. And this is a great process for those that have a difficult time meditating, or those whom the guided meditation does not necessarily sit well for. I happen to enjoy both of these stillness practices because, very similarly to yoga, they release an amazing ton of hormones through the body. So oxytocin, melatonin, serotonin, all these feel-good chemicals are going to be rushing through after we finish the process, unbeknownst to you. So it helps stabilize, it helps balance the central nervous system, which right now is a great time to do. Helps boost immunity, it human growth hormone, it helps with anxiety, it helps with depression. If you're trying to quit smoking or have some sort of addiction, there's a problem in life that you're experiencing right now, it helps distance you from that emotion surrounding that issue. So in the waking state, you're a little bit less responsive to it. And so right now, with the world in chaos with a pandemic, it is a really good practice to stay focused, stay steady, and allow that chaos to be happening all around you. But in the midst of it, remaining very steady and clear on your path. And so this is the ultimate practice of yoga off of the mat, as we like to call it. So please leave your comments, questions, thoughts, your experience in our comments. We love hearing from people, especially because this is virtual and we don't have the feedback that we generally do have when we're working in large groups or in yoga studio settings. For those of you that have been with us in person before, we are very excited we could offer you these donation-based virtual classes throughout the week. And our team has recorded over 100 classes for you to choose from. stored for you, which are available on the Nicole and Yoga Facebook page under videos as a resource for you, or on our YouTube page or Instagram stories. So the benefits that I'm mentioning are cumulative, so it's not a one and done process. It's recommended to really implement a practice that you do it 3-4 times a week over the course of 8 weeks, and that's when the maximum benefits are received. So I invite you to look at our library of different classes to choose from, and just give them a try. So we have things like yin yoga. We have Yoga Nidra, which is a guided sleeping meditation. We have the sound healing takes place every Friday. We have a gong bath specifically every Sunday at 10 a.m. But whether you catch it live or not, all of these videos are stored for you. I'm just mentioning the times in case you like a live, real experience, and where you could maybe even interact. So also we offer kids yoga, which is pretty cool. After quarantine, schooling finishes, the kids need something to do. So we have Tony Lynn doing kids yoga, and that's a half-hour class. It's going to be next week, Thursday, from 4:30 to 5 p.m. And we are going to change a little bit of the times for the new year, but once again, all of our videos will be stored. We also offer kids meditation, which is amazing. It's for adults and kids, but it's geared for 5 to 12-year-olds and any adults who feel tackled. This is a great time to do that. So the guided meditation today is best done lying down. So if during quarantine, this is the best time to take advantage of that right now. Maybe a couch, a recliner chair. There's lots of different options to get comfortable on the floor with some padding underneath you, a yoga mat, a blanket. Speaking of a blanket, if you have one nearby to cover up, we recommend doing that because our blood pressure tends to drop when we are in this very relaxed state, and we tend to get cold, and that could bring us out of the experience. So we want to negate any of those outside disturbances. With that being said, we'll have something maybe to cover up your eyes, eye mask, perhaps, or even a scarf, something that you could use to just block out that light and allow our attention to just go a little bit more inward in that experience. A bolster maybe underneath your knees. You could roll up a blanket or put a pillow there. If you suffer from low back trouble, this is a great tip to allow for that process to remain for 35, 40 minutes of time, which is going to go by in an instant once we get started. But we like to prepare the body. If you get uncomfortable at all throughout the experience, simply move, find comfort again, and then try to remain still. What's going to happen is once we quiet down enough, our minds try to take over. And instead of all these external distractions, they become internal distractions. And so very similarly to like an air conditioning vent going on or dog barking in the distance, these thoughts pop up, and they basically try to hijack our process. And so I invite you, just like the outside disturbances, acknowledge the internal thoughts that you're having. Don't make a story up about it. Don't hang on to it. Just acknowledge the thought, hi thought, and then release it. And then the next thought's going to come. You'll want to do the same thing. Once again, acknowledge it. Don't react to it. Don't respond to it. Don't, make up a whole saga around it, which is generally what we do. And basically, once we continue to do this process, the mind gives up. And it says, it's not going to let me win. Shucks, darn it, I'm going to have to relax. And this is what the practice is. It's learning to ride a bicycle. It takes a little bit of practice. So if this is your first time with us, I encourage you to come back and try it again if you have any difficulty. And for those that have done it before, feel free to get comfortable and cozy and prepare for our sound vibration today. Once again, I want to mention I have in previous sessions. It's not about the sound, but rather about the vibration. Our bodies are made up predominantly of water, and as such, this vibration penetrates the body, whether it's virtual or in person. It's pretty amazing, and it pushes out toxins or any kind of emotion that is stuck in our body that we may not have fully processed. And so this process could be uncomfortable. You might have an emotional release during it, which is very common and normal. Like our thoughts, don't hang on to it, don't make a story up about it, just allow it to effortlessly leave. It's an alternative form of holistic medicine. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. It's one of the cheapest forms of mental health care that is out there. And because, of course, it doesn't matter how much money you have, everybody has the ability to do some meditation. So let's prepare the body in the comfortable Shavasana position. If lying down is not available to you, feel free to sit upright in a chair, but make sure both feet are firmly planted on the ground in front of you. And if you have not already closed your eyes, I invite you to close your eyes. You could relax into the ankle joints. And start to feel the back body getting heavy, kind of melting into the floor. Feel your head resting. Maybe you have a pillow underneath it, little cushion. You want to make sure your breath, your airway is not constricted at all. So no kinked necks. And just relax. You could relax into the face muscles. Your hands could be at your sides. And if you have not already, of course, covered up or put an eye mask on, you definitely want to get that situated. Let's take a nice deep breath in. And an audible release out. Good. Again, let's take a deep breath in. Hold. Audible release out. Very nice. And one last deep breath in. Audible release out. Feel tension and holding. Begin to release from the body. Now follow my guidance as we begin the relaxation breath. So breathing in deeply, let's fill our lungs from the bottom to the top as if you are filling a bottle of water. So nice deep breath in. And as you breathe out, empty your lungs from the top to the bottom. And let your breath be slow and steady. Simply observe the movement of your abdomen and your chest. Remain connected to the wonderful feeling of the release of tension and the deep feeling of relaxation. And let this feeling extend to every part of your body. Let this entire process of breathing be the vehicle for deepening your relaxation. And now let's redirect our full attention to our breath. Create no struggle around breathing. Simply use the breath to release any tension, any holding. Now let's slowly deepen our inhalation and let the flow of breath be steady and uniform as much as possible. Bring your undivided attention to the abdomen and as you breathe in and you breathe out. With each breath out, release any tension held in your body or anticipation in your mind. Let go. And with each breath in, fill every nerve and cell with pulsing, healing energy. And relax. Very gently bringing awareness back to the body. Notice the quality of your skin. Now coming back to the breath. Long, smooth inhalations through the nose. And long, smooth exhalations through the nose. When you're ready, you could start to wiggle your fingers and your toes as if waking up from a very restful sleep. Maybe we could even inhale our arms over our heads. That first stretch in the morning, breathing deeply, reaching back with our fingers and forward with our toes. Or you could remain perfectly still. If it's in your practice, you could take a bend into your knees and hug your knees to your chest. Maybe even rolling from side to side, giving your low back a little massage. And when we're ready, we could gently make our way over to our right side, finding ourselves in that fetal position. Let's go ahead and take a nice deep breath in here. Hold. Release fully. Good. One more last deep breath in. Hold. And release fully. Using the strength of our arms, we could go ahead and bring ourselves up to a comfortable seated position. Once again, if you were in a restful, blissful state, you could remain perfectly still. I'd like to go ahead and close today's class with one Om. So bringing our hands to heart center. Let's take a nice deep breath in. Exhale fully. And inhale to one Om. Deep breath in. Namaste. From my heart to yours, I hope you have a fabulous weekend ahead. I invite you to drink plenty of water as the rest of the day progresses and over the next 72 hours, as there might be some releases that are still moving through you. So just have some space for that. Once again, if you would like to leave any comments, share your experience, any feedback, we would love to hear from you. Thank you so, so much for joining me today on this December 3rd or 4th, I believe, the day before the weekend. Thank you so much. Have a great day.